Well, hello there, and good evening. I'm William Brantley from the University Village Apartments in North Jackson, Tennessee on Walker Road, getting ready to share with you yesterday's and today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days momentarily. We do have well, we don't, but our neighbors to our north, like in Kentucky and Illinois, does have a threat of severe weather tonight from now till 10 p.m., matter of fact. And there's a tornado watch up in that area, but I don't think it's going to affect us here in Jackson, though, overnight. The severest storms will likely stay north of Jackson, Tennessee, even though we do have some thunderstorms expected to start moving in around the 9 or 10 o'clock time frame tonight and last till around sunrise tomorrow morning, then let up most of the day tomorrow, and then come back again tomorrow night on into Tuesday morning. Kind of give you an idea of sort of what to expect there. Let me show you that tornado watch that I was telling you about. Right there it is. It is north of West Tennessee, Paducah, Kentucky, Cape Girardeau, Carbondale, Illinois, Mount Vernon, what is that? Evansville, Indiana, places like that. Was what's under this tornado watch until 10 p.m. tonight. There is a tornado warning way up there in eastern Illinois, but I don't know. I'm not going to click on the county that represents this one right here. That's a tornado warning up there in Illinois, but it looks like from the cone it's moving that way on into Indiana. So don't worry here. We do have some nice warm weather around here though this evening here in Jackson, Tennessee. I don't expect any severe weather like that around here, though I do expect some thunderstorms to be moving through later on in the evening. Okay, now that I shared that with you, I thought I'd share with you yesterday's climate data. Yesterday's low was 60 degrees. Yesterday's high was 76 degrees, and I had 1,400 of an inch of rainfall here yesterday. I believe Bemis had 30 hundredths of an inch yesterday. Yesterday's warmest high in West Tennessee was 76 degrees yesterday, and that occurred here in North Jackson, where the coldest low or coolest temperature would be 58 degrees yesterday, and that occurred at the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Memphis. Yesterday's highest wind gust was 18 miles per hour out of the south at 11:30 p.m. last night. And today's climate summary. As of 5 p.m., the skies were partly cloudy. It wasn't too bad of a day. It was mostly cloudy in the morning, but it did clear up and did have some sunshine in the afternoon, so it turned out to be a pretty Sunday and fairly warm. Again, at 5 p.m. it was partly cloudy. The temperature at that time was 75 degrees. The dew point was 67 degrees. The humidity was at 72%. The wind was out of the south at 9 miles per hour. And the barometric pressure would be 29.88 inches of mercury. Today's low temperature was 65 degrees, which, by the way, ties the record warmest low of 65 degrees set back in 1977 and tied in 2017. So we did tie the record warmest low for November the 5th, with that low of 65 degrees. Today's high temperature was 80 degrees. I've had no rainfall here today since midnight. I don't think Bemis has either. Today's lowest barometric pressure, well, I'm jumping ahead a little bit here. Lowest humidity would be 67%, and that was at 4 p.m. The highest would be 100%, and that was at 12 and then 5 through 7 a.m. Now the lowest barometric pressure was 29.88 inches of mercury today, and that was at 4 and 5 p.m. While the highest would be 29.99 inches, and that occurred at 9 a.m. this morning. Today's highest wind gust would be 30 miles per hour out of the south at 4:53 p.m. Now today's records for November the 5th, the hottest time would be 85 degrees in the year 2005. The coolest time would be 42 in 1992. And of course, like I said, the warmest low would be 65 degrees, first set in 1977, and then tied in 2017. The coldest low would be 18 degrees, and that occurred in 1991. Woo, and check out this rainfall record. My goodness. 4.56 inches of rain fell today in 1948, of course, at the airport. Over 4.5 inches of rain fell at the Jackson Airport on November 5th in 1948. That's a lot of rain, my friends. And for the airport to have that much, don't tell them how much the city ended up with in parts of the city. Because I wasn't around in 1948, so I have no way of knowing, except for the records that the airport had for that year. But 4.56 inches in 1948 is a mighty wet one. Not the all-time wettest, but a mighty wet one. Alrighty, I guess that's it for the climate data part. I guess I'll go ahead and show you a few maps and move on from there. Let's see, which one do I want to show first? Doppler radar, I guess. Courtesy of AccuWeather. And I turn the camera around so you can see it too. That's the line of storms that I'm expected to be moving through here around the 9-10 o'clock time frame. There are some indications that Joker just might skip by us to our north, just a touch. But don't count on it. Does look like it's trying to form on down into northern Arkansas just a little bit, and that's the part to be affecting us a little later on in the evening. But it is pretty strong up there in parts of Illinois at the moment, as you can see, especially this area right in here. That's the heaviest part at the moment. I should have brought a radar up that shows the warnings. I wish I'd done that now, but a little late now for that. Alright, now you see the line there. Alright. It's going to be pretty heavy before very long in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, even though it might be an hour or two away from there. It'll be closer to 3 or 4 hours away from us. If we're lucky, it'll bypass us and go to our north and stay in Kentucky, but it's expected to develop further south and move into Jackson area after midnight, probably. I say the best chance right now is going to be anywhere from about 9 p.m. till 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. May take a break and then come back tomorrow night around 5 p.m. and last to almost 5 a.m. Tuesday morning. is the way it's looking at the moment. Alright, let's look at the satellite enhanced version. Now you can, that's a pretty good sight right there. Show you where the clouds are. We're actually in pretty good shape at the moment here in West Tennessee. You can see those clouds up north though. We're kind of fair sort of here in West Tennessee, right there, right around here in Jackson and to our west, but the storms are blossoming up north. Jackson being, of course, right here. It's fairly clear around us. There's those storms up there. Right now they're moving to the east. It'd be nice if they just keep on. But this area right here is expected to blossom and right along in here in the next 2 or 3 hours. And from there, move our way. Or at least that's what's expected at this time. I'll put it that way. Otherwise, not too bad of weather across the area. It don't look like. Maybe take a view. Florida looks okay. That's not too bad, considering. Alright. Let's take a look at the current map, thanks to the Weather Channel. We have obviously a cold front that's trying to move in our direction, as you can see from here. That front to our north, right here, to a low in Oklahoma, a trough on down into Texas, cold front on west over toward Colorado, and a line of storms developing here along that line of the cold front as the evening progresses. And that's the way it looks further west. 3 lows out west, almost 4 if you include that in the Pacific Northwest. And there you see where it's raining and where it isn't. Parts of the area. Alrighty. Really, we're not that bad of shape right now in West Tennessee. One for those storms expected for later on tonight, we'd have it made, wouldn't we? Speaking of that, let me go ahead and go on to the detailed forecast, is what I like calling it, and share that with you. And it calls for, generally speaking, I'm going to stick with very cloudy conditions right now, even though it's fair at the moment. It's probably still going to be very cloudy, at least till midnight, and probably becoming mostly cloudy by then, for the remainder of tonight and tomorrow. And again, there's about an 80% chance of some showers and thunderstorms developing and moving through our area near 10 p.m. on till around sunrise in the morning. And that's going to lead to a 60% chance of some rain and thunderstorms after midnight, and then redeveloping toward tomorrow night around sunset, when there's a 90% chance of more showers and thunderstorms. With the low tomorrow morning near 58 degrees, tomorrow's high only 65 degrees. Compare that to today's 80. And by the way, the sunset tonight at 4:56 p.m. and it'll be rising tomorrow morning at 6:22 a.m. and be setting tomorrow evening at 4:55 p.m. The moon rose this evening at 6:35 p.m. and be setting tomorrow morning at 7:45 a.m. and the moon will be rising tomorrow at 7:29 p.m. and setting Tuesday morning at 8:54 a.m. Speaking of Tuesday, looks like it's going to be mostly cloudy, with still a 50% chance of some more scattered showers in the area, with a low near 58 and a high of 72, with north winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And it looks like Wednesday's going to be mostly cloudy, with a low near 46 and a high of 54 with north winds at 10 to 20. Finally, on Thursday, it's going to become mostly clear, Thursday and Friday, with a low near 43 Thursday morning, a high of 61, with north winds at 10 to 20. And on Friday, with expecting mostly clear, with a low near 41 and a high of 58, with north winds at 10 to 20. And I'm going to let it go at that. Looks like Saturday's going to be mostly fair also, with low near 39 and a high of 65. Kind of give you an idea of a touch of next weekend's weather. Alrighty. Well, that's it for tonight. I hope all of you have a very pleasant Sunday night, November the 5th, 2017. Hope you all wake up to a beautiful Monday morning, regardless of whether it's stormy or not. November the 6th, 2017. And, of course, I hope to get a chance to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, good night, my friends, and God bless you. And be cautious overnight, especially between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. for the possibility of thunderstorms in our area as well. Otherwise, have sweet dreams.